Hello there. This is my third video for the comic books that I picked up at just this past weekend's Edmonton Expo 2025. Now, these are all books that I had signed. Um, Two of these books I brought with me, and the other ones I purchased. So um, I'll explain about some of the purchases in a minute, but I'm going to start with one of the one Marvel book I had signed. So this is Exiles number 100 from the first run. And one of the artists that was there, oh, I hope I'm going to say his name right, is Tom Grummett. Is that, I know that I got the last name, but I hope it's Tom. I'm pretty sure. You know what? Give me 1 second. I have to. Yes, Tom. It's like my brain turned off there for a second. So I found this issue of Exiles number 100 in a dollar bin quite a while ago, and it made me interested in. I didn't know anything about the title or the team, but it made me sort of go down the rabbit hole to find out, okay, who are these exiles? Are these mutants? And they sort of are. I can't remember if they're all supposed to be mech mutants or not. And I've been trying to find the first, say, 12 issues and read it that way, or I'm going to try to find the trades to read it. But this is the last issue in the series, so I wanted once I knew um, that the book I had and Mr. Tom Grummett was there, and I was trying to figure out a book that I might have for him to sign. And once I realized that, well, I saw it up because the first day I didn't get anything signed. I was sort of just making the rounds and deciding what I wanted. So, and I noticed up on his banner, he had this book as one of the books on his banner. And I said, there it is. That's the book I want. So I took it on day three. Was it day three that I think I did? I can't remember if it was day three or day two. I think maybe it was day two. But so Exiles, number 100. And thank you to Mr. Rummett for signing that. And I hope I'm saying his last name right. All right. Now, next up, and this book and the next two books came out of. I went to. I have to pause again. Okay. I went to Michael Golden's table and wasn't sure if I was just going to, when I was first there, I think it was day two, and I was looking, and I wasn't sure if I was going to buy an issue and have him sign it or whatnot. But then I saw he had mystery bags, and each mystery bag was marked at $25, but you could buy three for $60. And it was just like you get a comic, and there'll be a print, and I wasn't sure what else there was going to be in there. But I decided on day three, I went. I think it was day three, or maybe it was day two. No, it was day two. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. But one of the books that was in it is issue number 27 of What If Phoenix Had Not Died. And this one is signed. Now, it's not signed by Mr. Now, I'm terrible with names. Mr. Gold. It's not signed by him. It was signed by the nice lady who was an assistant editor for this issue, and she signed a COA. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. And I had talked to another vendor about getting these books, and he said, "Well, yeah, they came and they had bought a bunch of books from me because they came to they had forgotten their books. They didn't have any books to sign, so they were going around to their various dealers and buying up books." And he knew her name. He told me her name, and I cannot remember. And I look under League of Comic Geeks for her name for this issue, and it's not there. And I cannot remember her name. So maybe somebody in the description you can see that signature and will tell me. But she was assistant editor for the What If issues. So sorry, I forgot your name. Anyways, two of the other books that I got out of those same mystery boxes, or not mystery boxes, mystery bags. They were like mystery envelopes basically. And one, two, three, right. Okay, so actually I got three in total. This one was one of the other ones that I got, and this is Dynamite with a DIE. This is the version variant, and it is by Arthur Sudam. I hope I'm saying his name right as well. I'm not very good with creators' names. I'm very sorry about that. Um, Let me see. Where is he? I'm pretty sure. You know what? I'm terrible with this. Pause. Arthur Sudam. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at this. But yes, so, and that's issue number 3 of that series. And I actually got another copy of this, but it was the regular cover, or one of the regular variants. And that's one of the ones that's going to go to somebody else. And I think I just gave something away. But he also had this, and this one I bought on the day I had him sign. So I picked up another one, and this is Red Sonja versus Mars Attacks. The variant, it's the Virgin variant of issue number 1. I saw that and was like, oh yeah, I'm taking that. So that was cool to get as well. Now, when I was at Mr. Grommet's table, he also had a series that he had worked on called Section Zero, and it was all 6 issues for $20, which was a pretty good price. And he also would sign them all. So I have all 6 issues of Section Zero, issues 1 to 6. And these are all different variant covers. There's issue 1. I hope I'm throwing these in the right order. And it's issue number 2. And a lot of these covers were done by big name guys, so you'll all know when you see them. Probably issue 3. Is that issue 3 or is that 4? Issue 3. Issue 4. Issue 5. And last but not least, issue number 6. And I had to take that last one because it has a dinosaur on it. I had to take it's like, oh look, it's got a dinosaur on the cover. So that's mainly why I took that book. I think I know who the artist is for that one, but I'll let people in the comments guess. All right, now you say, oh, so that's all the books you have. All right. Now there were a lot of other creators there. They had also, besides Mr. Golden, Mr. Grummet, Nick Bradshaw was there, and Larry F. Houston was there. I truly tried to find a book that I had that he could sign, but the only thing I had was a really old, ratty copy of a DNA Agents book he did a cover for, and I didn't want to do that one. I didn't get Mr. Golden to sign any of my books. I took my What If and thought about getting him to sign that one, but I bought the mystery bags, and in that not only came the little print, but it also came 3 large prints for each bag. So like really, really large. You'll see in another video that I do when I show off those prints. And the ones that he did, he signed them all. And I thought, you know what, that's good enough for me. I didn't want to push to try to get him to sign my What If book. There was another book I thought about taking with me, but I just decided against it. But the thing that made me decide initially to get books signed at this convention was they had, as a guest, they had the creator of Captain Canuck, Richard Comley. So I thought, okay, I have to. So I went and I picked up his latest book. This is Captain Canuck and West Coast Canuck. And I think it's just an issue 1, but it's like a special book. It had 4 different covers, and this is the cover that Mr. Comley did. So once I realized that, I had to take it. Plus, as you can see, it has a nice cool homage going on right there. So I had to take that one, without a doubt. Now, I'd gone and had him do that. I think I had him do that for me. I think that was actually the Saturday. And then I went back on Sunday with books to get people to sign, if I'm remembering correctly. And I had this book, and I think I actually had shown this in a previous one of my top tens that I had this. And I thought, yeah, I'm taking this with me. I'm going to have him sign it. And it is from July of '75, first fantastic issue from Comley Comics, Captain Canuck, #1. And it's not in perfect shape, but it is my comic, and it's not my original comic from back in 1975. I was only like barely 3 years old, I think, by the time that happened. So um, I got this like in the last 5 years, I believe. Maybe I can't remember. I can't remember. Maybe it was more like 10 years. But I got this. I think I originally had a copy of this long time ago, maybe in the '90s. Didn't hang on to it. I got another one, and it's staying with me now. So I had to get him to sign that right there, and he did not charge me a thing to have me sign that. So, but again, I had bought the other book the previous day, and he was more than happy to sign it, and I greatly appreciate him for doing that. All right, those are my signed books. Now, you will see in a different video, unless you guys insist on seeing the rest of the comics I got, I'm not going to worry about it. It's mostly indies, some dazzlers, nothing outrageous, nothing, and just books I wanted to have to read. But I do have the prints that I bought from various things, not just from Mr. Golden. I bought prints from a lot of people, but I'm going to have to go through and try to remember who did what. And I will showcase some of those. There's a one or two that I'm not going to show because I'm going to send them to a certain someone. And yeah. Anyways, if I can find a mailer that'll work. Thank you very much for watching. It's greatly appreciated. Do all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Whatever you feel like doing is fine. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.